What's going on, guys, and welcome back to an episode of Career Mode, episode number 237. And we start today's episode off with a new signing. It's Trouserman, or his full name, Diaz de Sorio, from Newcastle. So Trouserman comes in. It's £2.5 million plus Willian Jose. And I'm really pleased about that because Willian Jose was never my type of player. He's into his 30s now. He's going to be on the downslope, and that's a really decent deal for us, really. But anyway, Sunderland once again say no for Felipe Marcano, the bid we put in, which is really annoying because this is just going to cost so much money. But I decided to up it big time and going for a big deal. It's £45 million plus Coque. In general, that is a £50 million deal. That is all the financial takeover money gone if Sunderland accept that. And Joe Riley, the worst piece of news of all, is not going to go to Stade Rennais or whoever it was, I can't remember. Unfortunately, they pull out and say transfer talks have broken down. I was like, oh my god, screw Felipe Marcano. I just want to get rid of this guy. But unfortunately, he's not on his way out yet. But hopefully, before the transfer window is over, we can sell him to someone. I'll give him to my local club for free if they want. I'll even pay his wages. But anyway, Christie's not going to Bayern Munich either. They didn't match the counter offer we put in, so that's kind of annoying. But even so, I don't mind because he's a very good striker. And anyway, we took on Lazio for the second of our pre-season friendlies, and Isco gets the goal here. Isco gets the goal after some nice work from Trouserman on his debut. Still wearing those trousers, still rocking the same ones from the World Cup. Hopefully he's washed them by now. But anyway, Lazio unfortunately did get themselves a goal back here. I thought I managed to clear the ball off the line, but unfortunately the referee and the linesman said no, you didn't. So Lazio were back on level terms here, and as we started the second half off, they had a good chance here with Kayanda, who skipped past Quintero, played it into Rugani, and this is a really nice finish into the bottom corner. So Lazio were in front for the first time in the game. With 15 minutes to go, Lazio were trying to push for a third goal. They were all over us, really. And we had a very good block of the ball here by Quintero. And Mayo finds Isco, and we go on the counter-attack here. Isco plays it to Diaz de Sorio. He loses it, but Isco plays it back to Trouserman. He goes through. No one's going to stop him. Two-star weak foot, so he uses his right foot instead and smashes the ball near post OP and beats the goalkeeper. So a goal for Trouserman on his debut, one for Isco as well. 2 goals for us, but also 2 goals for Lazio. So disappointed to let in 2 goals there. Lazio are a good side though, and there you go. We get a draw in our second pre-season friendly. But Sunderland, they say once again no for Felipe Marcano. How many rejections is this? It was just beginning to get annoying now, and I was really fearful that the next time we get a rejection, they'll say no more business, please. So I decided to really up the bid, and sure, may have been an overspend. It was £47 million plus Isco, so that's a total of around £60 million plus for Felipe Marcano. But without him, this series sort of loses a little bit of volume. It loses a little bit of enjoyment, I'm sure. You guys wanted him, and you guys have got him. It's a huge amount of money. I think that is the biggest transfer we've ever paid for, if I'm right. I can't think of any bigger. I can't. What do we pay for Pinsoglio? I don't think it was that much. I don't know. I think that's the biggest transfer anyway of the series. £47 million plus Isco. So in general it would be anyway if you include the Isco deal. So that's massive. What a huge transfer that's going to be. And that is insane, man. Seriously. But even so, you guys wanted him, and it's all of the financial takeover money gone. But hey, it's going to help the series out. I'm sure you guys will enjoy it a lot more now Marcano is back with us. But anyway, we take on AC Milan for the third and final pre-season game. So taking on one of our former clubs here. And in the first couple of minutes, Jimenez plays through Diaz de Sorio. I think these guys could be a great partnership. And Trouserman rounds the goalkeeper and puts the ball into the back of the net. This guy is awesome. And like I say, with Jimenez developing, I think they could be an awesome partnership for us this season. But 1-0 to Atletico Madrid here. And in the 7th minute, once again, Jimenez picks it up and finds his strike partner, Diaz de Sorio, who plays it to Isco. Isco finds Diaz de Sorio, and Diaz de Sorio with the nice fake shot here. And Trouserman rifles the ball into the far post, and into the side net, into the far post. And makes it 2-0 to us. So 2 goals for Trouserman in 9 minutes. We were on fire. And in the 42nd minute, Diaz de Sorio picks the ball up here, and Isco plays it back to him. him here with a nice piece of link-up play, and tries to chip the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, hits the post, and the goalkeeper Liali picks the ball up here. But in the 65th minute, Sol comes through and finds Poké. Poké tries to get around his man. He's just come off the bench, Lorenzo Poké, and his first involvement is winning a penalty, taken down by Miranda da Silva. And of course, who is going to take it? Well, it is going to be Trouser Man, as cool as you like from the spot. I didn't even need my ritual for this one. I knew I was going to score. Top corner into the back of the net. So 3 goals in the second game. A hat-trick for Trouser Man. That's 4 goals in 2 games in total. And I just have such a good feeling about this guy. I really do. I think he could be one of the best strikers we use on the game. He is so damn awesome. Just love Trouser Man. And yeah, I'm sure you guys are going to love the trouser aspect as well. Should be a good novelty. But anyway, Felipe Marcano accepts the contract. No surprise, really. He was so desperate to reunite with me. There was a warm embrace at the airport. And yeah, Marcano comes in. Again, I just want to reiterate, £47 million plus Isco. What a huge transfer that is. That's got to be the biggest one of the series. I can't remember anything like that. That's massive. And yeah, Marcano comes in, and the news article says sizable price tag for Marcano. I was like, that's an understatement. For £58.5 million, they said. Some critics have labelled the asking price as grossly inflated, and I was like, seriously, inflated? Oh god, I didn't know what to think, because that's all of the money gone, like I was a little bit disappointed that I've had to spend that much money, so I decided I would offer a transfer funds request thing of £10 million from the board, but yeah, it's not going to happen, because A, it's a lot of money to ask for, and B, we haven't really done too much at Atletico Madrid yet, so not really surprised that they say no. But we're going for another free agent here, a centre-back, Bruno da Rosa. Just looks fairly decent, really. Backup cover, why not? Just try and get more depth into the squad. And also Luis Felipe Santos Jr., they're both Brazilian. The centre-back is 6'2", the striker is 6'4", both 76 rated. And I just thought, more backup cover, you can't really say no to that. And it's free. Obviously, free agents are awesome. And it's not going to cost too much money on the wages. But Sol goes to Sevilla for 3.4 million, and yeah, as you can see here, Atletico Madrid say no, we're not giving you any more money, because you've had about what? Let me try and work it out. Was it 77.5 million in total? That's crazy. But anyway, I decided to go in for a right back here in Baraja Vegas of Atletico Bilbao, and this is not really the transfer I want. It's more about getting rid of Joe Riley. I would much rather have another player they've got called Leon Brito, who you would have seen in the World Cup. He's very small, like 5'4", but he is awesome on the game. He's only 22 years old. He's rated 86. He's actually a left back, but he's rated. He's got a right foot. And he's rated 86 at 22, so I really want to get hold of him instead, but unfortunately we don't have the money. He's going to cost like 35 million. We don't have that much money, but anyway, Maz could be on his way to Everton. Haven't really used him. He's a good player. We haven't really used him. So, I wouldn't mind getting hold of him, but even so, we do manage to get hold of Luis Felipe Santos Jr., that backup striker. Could be okay for us just to sit in the resis and play him if we have some injury crisis. But even so, transfer talks broke down between Maz and Everton, so he'll be staying. That's not too bad, because he's a really decent player. It's just because we don't play with wingers, it's hard to use him. And Athletic Bilbao wanted some more money for Baraja Vegas, and that's not a real surprise, because who wants Joe Riley? But we offer a little bit more money, and like I say, it's not the transfer I want. It's just we don't have the money to spend on Leon Brito. But who knows? Maybe a big sale we can go in for him, because that's the player I really want, But anyway, we have a bid coming for Mino Peralta here. This guy's been first team ahead of Joe Riley, because Joe Riley's terrible for pre-season, and I was planning to keep on using him, but Celta Vigo come with a bid, and they offer 4.1 on the counter, which is quite decent. That's more than his valuation, I think. Okay, no, almost his valuation, but he's only 74 rated. He is 20 years old, so there's room to develop, but even so, he's all right, and I'd much rather use him than Joe Riley. And yeah, Bilbao say the transfer offer was unacceptable for Vegas once again. No real surprise. Like I say, not the player I want, but I do want to get hold of him, or a decent right back, and get rid of Joe Riley. But we offer 2.5 million, and we'll see what happens there. And Celta Vigo once again don't meet our valuation. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching. Just realised I'm completely running out of time, but thanks for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like, that really helps my channel out, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Bye.